York is having a generational summer, and where have New Yorkers been coming for generations? Coney Island, baby. Coney Island walks so Disneyland could run, and the vibe of this place is cracked out Epcot. How did this Fantasyland come about? Well, back in the 1870s, Americans were looking for an escape after the Civil War. Plus, with the railroad expansion, you can now get to Coney Island with just a nickel by 1923, and that's when this was the first ever American amusement park. Isn't that crazy? The People's Playground was for the people, and I cannot emphasize enough how important that was that working class New Yorkers had access to Coney Island in the early 20th century. Coming to Coney Island meant fun for the whole families. Families could enjoy the beach, kids could go on the roller coasters, dad could hit the casino, and mom, well, mom could get her skirt lifted up by a little person as she got on a ride. No, like, that really happened. The vibe was electric and so were the lights. In 1903, when Luna Park opened to this amazing amusement park, it got the nickname Electric Eden because it was illuminated by electricity, a novelty at the time. And it really was a big deal because imagine stumbling upon this beach with all of these rides illuminated, which meant that the party could keep going even after the sun went down. Which begs the question, the city that never sleeps, did that come from Coney Island? But it is amazing. I mean, wow, look at this. Right now, we're on the Dino's Wonder Wheel, which opened in 1920, and it's been running continuously since 1920, which is amazing and scary at the same time. Nathan's Famous Hot Dog opens in 1916 and is the host of the hot dog eating contest that Joey Chestnut continues to dominate. That man can put down a dog faster than Kristi Noem. There's lots of fun to be had at Coney Island, but there's one man who tried to take it away, and that's, of course, Robert Moses. He did different things like urban renewal projects, zoning changes, and eminent domain to acquire land to then shut down a lot of those amusement businesses. Then, in the 1960s, this guy named Fred Trump bought Steeplechase Park and threatened to build an apartment complex on it, but it never came to fruition. Wow, a guy with the last name Trump threatening to build something that never happens. Sounds familiar. Let's end on something fun because we are at Coney Island after all. Where does the name Coney Island come from? Well, that's a great question and nobody really knows the answer. The best guess is that it comes from the Dutch word for rabbit, which is coney, conji. I'm not Dutch, can you tell? The rumor was started by English settlers who said this place was overrun with rabbits, and so it takes from the word for rabbit in Dutch, and it became Coney Island. But there's no way to really know if that's true. But I think that's kind of fitting for this place because you can't really put your finger on what makes this place so special, but there is something special about it, so it's a little bit of a mystery, just like the name. All right, I think it's time to get in the water.